Hello, everyone. My name is Pam Nacpil, and this is the Moving Truth with Pam. So, this lady I have as a guest for today, I actually keep on seeing her name in Facebook, in our neighborhood group, because she's so popular. People like her so much because she does such a good job. We'll talk about what her business is, but let me have her introduce herself, please, Iryna.
Hello, Pam. Hello, everyone. My name is Iryna Safonov, and I live here in Moncton, New Brunswick, with my family, my husband Oleg, my son Maxim, and my daughter Nika. And I am the owner of cleaning business named Clean Line Cleaning Services. So
wow, we will talk about that. That's not exactly my favorite thing to do in the world, cleaning.
I can help you with that.
I'm sure you can. But see, let's do this. So, Iryna, where were you born?
Okay, I was born in Ukraine, and Ukraine is my home country. But when I was 25 years old, we immigrated to Israel because Israel it's kind of part of my family as well. My father is Ukrainian and my mom, she's Jewish. So we wanted to get to mom's side and to know more about the Jewish culture, and to live that life.
So that was the decision point why you moved from Ukraine to Israel?
Actually not. So it was kind of the next step. But first of all, we were looking for better life because economics in Ukraine at that point, 20 years ago, it was not that good, and we decided that we would like to go to a better place, And Israel, we decided as it's part of our family, so we decided to try.
To try there.
Yes.
But when you were in Ukraine, what were you doing? Were you married? Were you still single?
I was married and I already got my son, Maxim. He's 23 today.
Wow,
big boy.
23. So did you get married at 3? You look so young to have a 23
Yeah,
year
today
old.
he's 23, yes.
Happy birthday, Maxime.
Yes, not today actually.
Okay, sometime.
In September.
In September, okay.
Yes, and we were looking for better life for Maxim as well, So we migrated, 3 of us, me, Oleg, and Max.
But what were you doing in Ukraine?
I was doing in Ukraine, I was working in sales, and I love sales because I love working with people. I like help people, because sales is kind of, customer services. And for me, I am very client-oriented, so, and I don't like just to sell and to do. I do it with my heart, to help. First of all, to help, not to sell, to help.
How about Oleg? What was he doing then?
Oleg was a businessman.
Okay.
He was owning few stores, like grocery stores.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Was it not difficult to leave? Because
it was difficult.
I'm sure he was established then.
Yes, yeah, but it was difficult. But Oleg, he is very smart man, and he knew that there is no future in Ukraine. So he said, we have to change something, and we have to move somewhere else.
So when you were 25, you moved to Israel. What did you do in Israel now?
Well, in Israel, first of all, we learn English, so I speak Hebrew very well. Yes, we learn
How many languages do you speak now?
Yes. I speak 4 languages.
Wow.
I speak Russian, Ukrainian, Hebrew, and English.
Wow, my goodness.
And in Israel, I was working again in sales after I got my language certificates. And after 6 months, I already started to work.
Wow.
And my husband, he was working as an engineer there.
Was it a very easy transition for you, like Oleg, from having his own business to engineering? You were doing sales, but in a different language now. How was that transition?
It wasn't too hard because for me, I'm kind of person, I always open to opportunity. I'm not looking back, I'm looking ahead, to see my future, not to see my past. So I knew it's not easy when you don't speak language properly, but anyways, so I was speaking, I was trying, and I'm doing good, And Oleg same, yes. Oleg actually was not too bad as well, yes. So everything was good there. Yes.
So Maxine was around how old at that time?
So we immigrated to Israel. He was 3 years old, and yes, he was 3 years old. Yeah.
And how long were you in Israel?
For 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
So your
Nika,
other
she was
child
born there. So I have Ukrainian and I have a Israeli now.
born.
Yes.
So okay, when you were in Israel, and I'm sure you were doing, both of you were doing a good job. You know, you have a life 8 years.
Yeah.
What made you think, okay, let's move again?
Let's move again, yes.
It's like, wasn't the first move,
Yeah.
exciting enough for you to consider moving another time?
Yes. So the only reason was why it's safety. We didn't feel their safety, because it always was something happened every time. And we knew when our children will grow up, so they will go to military, and
Oh, yes.
we didn't like to see something, and it's only reason why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how old were the kids when you moved to Canada?
To Canada, Maxim was 10 years old. We actually, our first day was September. We came here September 17, and next day he turned 10 years old, 18, yes.
So he was 9 and 10.
Yes.
How did the kids feel about moving? How did they?
They were, I don't know, they feel very good. Maxim, he was missing family, grandparents, because all my family, they are still in Israel.
Okay.
Yes, and he was missing grandparents. Nika, she was small, only 3 years old. She kind of didn't understand much.
Yeah.
She was good, yes. And they liked it here. They adopted very fast, and
Kids.
yes, English like that, And Maxim, he was speaking Hebrew without any accent, no accent. But now he can't speak English, just English, and we speak Russian.
Oh, wow. The kids know how to speak Russian?
Yes,
too?
yes,
Wow,
we
fantastic.
keep Russian at home, because otherwise how they would communicate with family in
Community,
Israel?
yeah.
Yes, and they know how to read, how to write Russian, and they speak Russian.
Wow, they're multilingual.
Yeah.
Very good for kids to have that skill. So, okay, you were in Israel. You were fearing for safety and everything. How did you get to Canada? What was the process? What was the thinking behind it? I mean, we had a neighbor before who I thought speak Russian, Ukrainian, but they said they were from Israel. So I'm thinking now, is that a natural thing from Ukraine or Russia, then go to Israel and then go to Canada?
Yes, it is. I have all my friends, they did same journey.
Wow.
But I never met them in Ukraine or Israel. We met here.
Here.
But same, yes, it's kind of, and all those people are coming here, they do immigration through trucking business, as a truck
Okay.
drivers, because there is always shortage in trucking business. So same here, my husband, he found a job as a truck driver, and we did immigration that way. And yeah.
So you moved as what program did you use? Was it?
We moved, our first place was PEI, and their immigration program for PEI, and as a truck driver, I don't remember the name of his program. Something.
Was it a provincial program or the Atlantic Immigration Program?
No, provincial.
Provincial
Yeah,
program.
yeah.
So you first landed in PEI.
Yes.
And Oleg was driving trucks.
Yes.
What were you doing?
Okay, so when we came to PI, I was shocked a little bit, because it's everything different, from Israel.
How is it different? It's described to someone
Yeah,
who's never been to Israel.
Yeah, so
What is Israel versus PEI?
well, PI is bigger than I would say. I think PI size is same as whole country of Israel size. I think so. Yes, maybe PI a little bit smaller, maybe. So for me, it was all different. However, from other side, I'm from Ukraine. So Ukraine, weather, and like
Can be
environment,
cold, yeah.
it looks similar. So it wasn't
Oh.
something new for me, you know.
Okay.
But after Israel, where is no snow, no like minus temperature, and then winter,
It's like,
so yeah. And
did you
also,
not think like, what am I doing in snow country again?
no, no, I did like it here. I did, yes,
That's
I
good.
liked it here, and I didn't know English at all. Like just hello, goodbye, you know, that's it. And yeah, I was home with my kids. Oleg was driving truck, and I said, okay, what I'm going to do, because like I was always working, busy, you know, doing something, and here I'm sitting home doing nothing.
Nothing.
So I decided what I'm going to do, and I didn't speak much language, so I went to work at a hotel as a housekeeper.
Okay.
Here is where is my cleaning journey started.
So your cleaning journey started in PI.
In PI,
Okay, so
yes.
you went to work for a hotel.
Yeah.
And did you not find it hard? Because you were doing marketing, very white collar, and then suddenly you're cleaning rooms. And I used to work for a hotel. I didn't do any cleaning stuff. I'd probably do a bad job. But like, I know for a fact that our housekeeping staff, they were really tired, and they were really, at the end of the day, like they cleaned 20 rooms or something like that.
Yes. You will be surprised. Yes, it was hard work, but I was happy. Happy because I have a job. I
Oh,
was
wow.
happy because I have some money. I was happy because I got some tips as well. So it was a good experience for me, and even today, I'm happy for that experience, because yes, it is hard work. Everyone working hard, you know, there is no easy job, whatever you do. But I looked at it like I have something to do, I have job, I have money, I have experience, you know. And no, I just, for me it was hard, but I am thankful for that experience.
I'm so impressed by your positiveness, Iryna. So how long were you doing the housekeeping job?
Almost 2 years. So we were living on PI like for almost 2 years. So I was working there all the time. Yeah.
In PI in Canada, while you were there, have you ever felt like you were not welcome? Because you said you were at home, didn't speak much English. Did you ever feel like you were not welcome at all, or?
Maybe like no, I never felt that. No, people are very nice, and you know, our community is very nice. We help each other, you know, and I never felt that like, oh, you are guys immigrants or something. No, never ever.
That's great. Yeah, and PI, I believe PI people are also very, very nice, like New Brunswickers, which I really like. Did you have a community in PI? Was there
like kind of
Ukrainian,
friends?
Israel?
Yes. Even some of my actually all my good friends, they still are from PI.
Yeah.
Some of them moved here, and some of them still living there. So we are good friends until today.
And you're still communicating. You're still,
Yes.
thank God for social media, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, PI, seems like you've settled down. Why the move again to another province? You seem to like moving. That is what I'm seeing as a trend in this conversation. You don't seem to mind moving. Like, why now to Moncton?
Okay, so PI, it's nice, and for me it was a little bit too small. I don't
Too
know.
quiet?
Too quiet. Too something I was missing. And Moncton, first of all, my husband, he was working for Midland, and main office is here. So
Okay.
he was always stopping here in the app for something. So and also when he was coming back from the trip, so the bridge sometimes is closed. So he
Okay.
was waiting there, and we decided we don't like that bridge. We don't like that the spending time that he could spend
Yeah.
with the family, you know. And also I very like our nature here, like all parks and the ocean and the forest and everything, because PI they don't have forest, for example, like Fundy Park, like all parks. I love living here in New Brunswick.
So you decided to move to Moncton more for convenience as well, right?
Yes,
for
for
your
everything.
husband?
Yeah, my husband work and also more opportunities for me and for kids maybe. So we didn't like to go to big city like Toronto or something like that. Even Halifax, it's a little bit big for us. So we wanted something in between.
I agree with that. That's something about. That's the same thing we feel. Okay, so now Moncton, did you work for a hotel? Did you want to continue with that path? What did you do? I know Oleg's still driving.
Yes.
So what did Iryna do?
So Oleg's still driving, and Iryna was on AI because like we moved and they
Yes.
got my AI. And then I was thinking, okay, Iryna, what you're going to do next? So I was thinking about maybe I should go back to school.
Okay.
My first occupation, I'm a chef, but I never
wow.
worked as a chef. And
So you were a chef, but you did sales.
yes.
So you've never practiced being a chef. We need to sample that, Iryna. So okay, so what did you study this time?
So then in Moncton, because I was not enough English, so I went and I took GED program.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. So you know what is GED?
Yeah.
So it's high school
It's a high
diploma,
school.
general education diploma. So it's math, science, English, writing, English, speaking, and there was five.
Yeah.
Five.
Wow, you're really.
Yes, and I was studying 1 year, and then I passed 5 exams, like math, everything, like high school student. So I passed all those exams, and next year I went to NBCC.
Oh, wow. What did you study at NBCC? Don't tell me, chef.
Yes, NBCC, I took business administration accounting program. For 2 years program, and it was hard, but I did very good. But it was hard because I have 2 kids.
Okay.
My kids were playing soccer, dancing, doing all the
All these
activities. My husband is a truck driver, and I need to do homework every day and test something every time.
Where did you find time to study for yourself?
I don't know. Today I'm thinking about it like, oh my God, how did I do that? Yes,
Yeah.
because it was hard for me. But I did good. And right after college, I got we have the OJT,
Yes.
on-job training. And I was accepted to Organigram.
Okay.
It's very popular
Yep,
place
company
here.
here. So what did you do in Organigram? So you did accounting.
Yes. So they took me for OGT and they liked me, like how I do my job, So they hired me, they offered me a job. And I started as a banking specialist there.
Okay.
And then I was promoted. So I was working there for 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
So, okay, what inspired you to leave Organigram then? And I want to start my own business. What inspired that?
Actually, not yet.
Oh, there's another.
Yes.
I love the way you loved moving. So what happened after Organigram?
Organigram, so it was COVID.
Okay,
And
yes.
my husband at that point, he already owned his own trucking company,
Okay.
small trucking company. And he needed help with that. So for all admin job, manage dispatch and accounting and communicate with brokers, US
Okay.
brokers, Canadian brokers. So I left Organigram to help my husband
Okay.
to help with our own
Business.
business, And yes, that's why.
And then, okay, you were helping Oleg with his business. That's going very well. And now, what inspired you? Oh, let's start a new business.
So with the time, the trucking business, it's very slowed down.
Because of COVID.
COVID and stuff, yes. and like the world economy right now, it's not great, so it slowed down. And I said, okay, he doesn't need me much, he can manage itself. And what I'm going to do next. So, and I decided to open cleaning business.
Why a cleaning business?
Why? Yes.
Why?
So, cleaning business, because when I was working for Organigram, I was very busy, always away. I have 2 kids, so I was, and every weekend cleaning, you know. And then one day I just said, okay, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I hired cleaning lady to clean, and I said,
Oh,
oh my
okay.
God, it changed my life. So I feel I have more time to do with. I don't need to clean, you know. She came every week, she cleaned it, and she did a good job, you know. And sometimes, like, the only issue was she didn't show up sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
It was private person. And I said, well, like, it was changing my life because I didn't, you know, I have more free time to spend with my family. And I didn't feel guilty, you know, when you need to clean and you go shopping or something to do doing else, you feel, oh, I need to clean today, but yes.
Oh, you're talking to me right now.
Yes, so I said, okay, I was in that situation, and I'm pretty sure there is a lot of people who is busy, who is working full time, they just need some help. And I do understand, like, cleaning is kind of luxury, you know, not every family can afford it. But who afford it, my goal is to provide this high level service. It's not just cleaning for me. And cleaning, it's not just like business. Business for me, make your client happy, and then you will have a good business.
So when you started, were you the one cleaning, or did you hire someone to do the cleaning?
I hired, so I took professional cleaning course.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's not like, you know, it's not something you came and you can clean. You need to know what supplies to use.
Okay.
What chemicals you can use to clean, I don't know, bathroom or kitchen.
So it's not as easy as people think. Okay.
No.
So right now, I wish we had 1 hour, Iryna. So right now, how many clients do you have? A lot.
Yes.
A lot. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's really a luxury, but having someone clean your house, but it's something important. Now, and guys, it's very successful. People from our community always recommend Iryna. So Iryna, looking back at all the moves that you've done, is there anything you would do differently?
I would study English before coming to Canada, for sure. But here in Canada, no, everything what I did, like, I do like my path, you know. So, because my family is doing good, my kids are doing good, I'm very proud of my children. My son is 23, he graduated from NBCC as well, and he's working for insurance company, and he's a smart guy. My daughter Nika, she is in grade 12, and she plays competitive soccer on the highest level in our province.
Oh my goodness. She should teach my son.
Yes.
And then, like, is there any advice you would give people, regardless of where they're coming from? What advice would you give them before they make a move? I mean, immigration is very hard right now in Canada, but what advice would you give them?
First, learn language as much as you can, because language is important. Language opens your doors. Second, be positive and be open. Don't think, oh, in our country was different and here is different, I don't like it. Be positive and be open, and don't look what it was before in your country. If you decided to immigrate, please accept new rules and just learn how to play those rules, you know. Don't say, I don't like it, this, that, you can go back home, you know, because here it is what it is. And just be nice to people, people will be nice to you. Be open, be positive, learn.
And all these tips you are applying, and I'm very, very happy for you and the family. Thank you for guesting today, Iryna.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Appreciate it. We'll talk some more about the cleaning. With that, thank you, everyone, and we'll see you at the next The Moving Truth with Pam. Bye now.